Hey guys, good to see you back. Once again, I'm back with a new tutorial related advanced JavaScript. And in this tutorial, we are going to learn destructuring array. Destructuring array introduced in JavaScript ES6 version. Before ES6 version, sometimes we need to assign array value in a different variables. And it is a very lengthy process. Let me show you how. Suppose we have a variable named user. And in this variable, we have total two values. It's an array, name and age. And now I want to assign both the value in different variable. For that, we need to assign a variable, in our case, name. Then we need to call the array. And inside the square braces, we need to pass the array index number. For name, here I pass 0. Similarly, for age, we need to pass 1. As you know, our array starts with 0 index. But what if we have multiple values in our array? Suppose we have 100 values in this array. Then we need to type multiple lines to handle it. To reduce this much of code, JavaScript introduced destructuring array. Now we can assign the value in our variable like that. Here we don't need to pass any index number. Just we need to pass the variable name. Then we need to assign it with the array, in our case user. Then automatically, according to the variable serial number, it's going to assign the value to this variable. Suppose this first value assigned with the first variable. Similarly, the second value assigned with the second variable. So we don't need to type multiple line of code for that. So without wasting your time, let's start the practical and see how we can use it. So, as you can see, side by side I open my Visual Studio Code and my browser using Live Server extension, and I already created an HTML document named index.html. So at first, I'm going to create an array which is going to store total 3 values. So I'm going to type let and our array name is user. User assigned with, inside the square braces, we need to pass total 3 value for our array. Our first value is username, which is add1 main. And our second value is age, which is 25. And our third value is city. And he is from Delhi. Then semicolon to end this line. Now I am going to use destructuring method to assign the array value in a variable. For that, we need to type let, then our array. Here I want to provide the variable name. Our first variable is name. Our second variable is age. And our third variable is city. And this array assigned with user. And semicolon to end this line. And now I want to print name and age and city value in our console. Yes, we can. So I'm going to type console.log. Inside the round braces, our first variable name is name. Then semicolon to end this line. Then I'm going to duplicate this line total 2 times. Our second value name is age. And our third value name is city. If I save this file, as you can see in my console, it prints name, age and city. But what if I remove one value from this array? Suppose I'm going to remove city value, Delhi, and then save this file. In our case, it's going to return undefined. At the same way, if I remove the second value, then what? So I'm going to remove 25, age value, and save this file. After save this file, as you can see, also it print undefined. Not only that, if we want to set any default value to this variable, yes, you can. Suppose our minimum age requirement is 20. So I'm going to pass 20 here. And I'm going to remove 25 from the array. If I save this file, now you can see in my console, age is 20. But if I pass 25 in our array and then save this file, now it's become 25. So this is how we can use default values. And remember, this process not only work with simple array, it is also work with nested array. So let's create a nested array in this variable. So after city name, I'm going to use comma, and again I'm going to use square braces. And inside the square braces, I'm going to take gender male. With that, also I'm going to take salary $1,000. At the same way, if you want to store it in a variable, in that case, after comma, again you need to use square braces. And the first variable name is gender. And the second variable name is salary. And if you want to print it in your console, just here you need to pass the variable name. Suppose I want to print the salary. So I want to pass the variable name. After save this file, as you can see in my console, it's print 1000. So destructuring array is a very special feature in JavaScript. Not only that, also you can use REST operator with that. Let me show you how. So I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one. And I'm going to remove age, city and gender salary. And then here I'm going to use REST operator. Args. And then I want to print args in my console. So I'm going to comment out this line, and here I'm going to type console.log args. And also comment out this previous line. After save this file, as you can see, now it's print rest of the array values, age, city and another array. And if I open this array, you can see the gender and salary. And now I'm going to show you how can we use destructuring array with functions. But before, I'm going to comment out all of this line. So at first, I'm going to create a function. And our function name is user. Then, inside the round braces, this function is going to take array as an argument. Then, inside the square braces, I'm going to pass name, age, and salary. Then inside the curly braces, I'm going to print the value in my document. So I'm going to type document dot write. Inside the round braces, I'm going to type name. No, I'm going to use template string method. I'm not going to use any concatenation sign. So inside the backticks, dollar, inside the curly braces, name. With that, also I want to print age. Dollar, inside the curly braces, age. With that, also I want to print salary. Dollar, inside the curly braces, salary. And semicolon to end this line. So using destructuring method, we can pass the array as an argument. Let me show you how. Just you need to call the user function, user. Also inside the square braces, we need to pass the values. For name, I'm going to type add1 means add1. For age, I'm going to pass 25. And for salary, also I'm going to pass 1000. And semicolon to end this line. If I save this file, as you can see in my browser, it print add1, 25 and 1000. So this is the one method that we can use destructuring array. But what if I remove the parameter? Let me show you. So I'm going to remove this parameter. I'm not going to send any parameter. I'm going to comment out this line, and here I'm going to type return keyword. Return, and after return, I'm going to pass those values directly to this function. So I'm going to cut this portion and I'm going to paste it here, and semicolon to in this line. So our user function basically going to return these values. Now the question is, in our function we do not pass any parameter, so we cannot send any argument to this function. Then how we can assign this value in a name variable? Yes, we can. Let me show you how. So here I'm going to type let, inside the square braces, I'm going to take the variable's name. Our first variable is name. Our second variable is age. Then our third variable is salary. And I'm going to assign this array with user function. User. That's it. Now, if I want to print this salary without call the function, yes, we can. Because here we assign the function to this variable. So I'm going to type document dot write inside the round braces I want to print name and semicolon to end this line. So if I save this file, as you can see in my browser, it just print the name, add 1. So this is how we can use destructuring array with functions. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for our next tutorial.